Previously on Frightmare 100.
Come here.
Hello once again YouTube, this is Frightmare 100 and as promised, 16th of November, I'm back with another video. Probably a lot of you have seen the previous video revealing something big. Hopefully that gives a few more answers. I put a bit of thought into it, and after I posted that video I kind of realised that maybe I'd kind of oversold it. I had some messages and some comments left on the video as well, and some of the ideas that people were coming up with, they thought it was. I mean, one guy thought, as you can see, it's not that, it's not anywhere near that, but saying that, this is the biggest thing I've done on my channel so far. There's a lot to get through. Basically, it was my birthday yesterday. I did try and get this video done last night to post a bit earlier, but I'd been out and met up with Mr. Jack Daniels and a few of his friends, so I wasn't in the best shape to do it. I did record a video, or start recording a video. It didn't go so well, so I thought I'd get some sleep, freshen up, come back and get this video done. I don't want to ramble on too much because, as you can see, there is a lot to get through. It's probably going to be in two parts as well. Now, you know, there's 100 different unboxing videos on YouTube, and I love watching them. They're all great, but I know sometimes it's difficult to sit, especially for a length of a video, especially if you're watching it 15, 20, 25 minutes. You know, it gets a bit tedious, but I do implore for you to take the time, if you have it, please, to watch this. It's a bit special. There is some stuff here that it's going to be a one-off, and I will be doing updates and unboxings and things in the future obviously, but this I probably won't ever do again. Hopefully it justifies the previous video in some way, but I'm just really excited to crack these open, and a few of them have been opened because they're presents from different people, and I wanted to obviously let them see me opening them, so I've kind of repacked them and everything, but there's a few things I don't know, a few things I do, but just plenty to get through, so that's enough of me rambling on. Besides the big pile that you just saw, there is some other things that are already out and about. I'm not entirely sure the best way to do this, but I think first thing we'll do, we'll have a look at the stuff around, and then we'll start cracking on and getting it unboxed. As I say, this is probably part 1, and we'll probably end up having to go into a part 2. But I really hope you stay with me, really hope that you watch it through, and I think it's pretty special, really, or it is for me. So yeah, I think best thing to do, let's have a quick look, and then we'll crack on with the boxes and some other things and some messages and shout outs and things that I want to give. So let's go. Okay guys, so let's have a quick look around at the few things that I've already put out from my unboxing from my birthday yesterday. As you can see, first up, love this thing. We've got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, well, a recreation of the original poster. I really wanted this to go along with my one and only XT video hardbox there with the same artwork. Absolutely love the thing. My wife picked up on that and got that one for me. And then if we come across just the door as we come in, this one was a gift from a good friend of mine, Nick, who owns a shop called Up the Video Junction. I mentioned it before, down in Camden, and I just absolutely love this poster. He wasn't selling it, he had a stack of different posters, and I don't think he really wanted to get rid of it, but he gave me it as a birthday present. So it's like an original 13 Ghosts type poster showing all the different ghosts, and the really cool bit at the top, people got the ghost viewer. So if you look through the red part, you can see the ghost if you look through that one, and then if you look through the blue one you can remove the ghost, which I think was really cool. But I just love the poster. At the top there we've got the Evil Dead, and we're running out of space a little bit, but we have some more posters going on over this side. I say I just kind of chuck them up for now. I will probably rearrange a few things and tidy it up a bit better. The two big ones, we've got a film called Prey, and I have to admit I've not come across it, I've not watched it. The same as this one, Stay Alive, but they do look really cool, and my wife picked them up for me. All the poster rolls, the boxes that came in are there in the corner, so I've already undone them obviously. And then we have Dawn of the Dead, and we have the Undead, the Roger Corman film, and at the top there the Night of the Living Dead, and then just over in the corner 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. And I think that's it for now. And then we have this. It's a big pile, there's a lot of DVDs, there's Blu-rays, there's a few surprises, not least this one. This came today, so the day after my birthday, the 16th. Someone delivered this today, I opened it up, and obviously you saw it popping out. And this is from the one and only Sean, Winter King 1967. Ordered this from America and sent it over, and so it's from him and his family, his wife and his kids. I won't mention names, but you know who you are. Hopefully you're watching this, and this put the biggest smile on my face. So I've incorporated that in the video as well. It's pretty cool. The only thing is, and cheers for that, there's just glitter everywhere inside this thing. So I'm going to be washing that off for the next 3 weeks. But yeah, just really cool. Thank you so much for that. That's absolutely bang on. But yeah, I think best thing, we are running along a bit already. But as I say, please stick with it, because there's some really cool stuff going to be unboxed here. It's not just your regular unboxing. So yeah, let's crack on with that. Let's go and take a look. Okay guys, so as you can see, I just had a quick look around the room. Basically posters that my wife's picked up for me for my birthday. As I said, ideally, they would be framed up and you know, displayed properly, but generally the framing costs more than the posters themselves, and I'm not in a position at the moment to be able to do that. And the one thing I didn't want to do is just leave them in the tubes. They just sat there for months and it just seemed like a waste. So it isn't ideal, but I quite like it. It's nice to have these things around, and it kind of pulls the room together a bit better. But I will be working on it and changing things around, so yeah, it'll just take a bit of time, and then hopefully I can start getting them framed up and displayed properly. I'm not sure the best way to do this. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff, and I keep saying it, but please bear with me because it's well worth a watch if I do say so myself. First up, I just wanted to show something real quick. This turned up yesterday, last night, when I returned from my meal and some drinks, and it's from a neighbour. I'm not going to mention names, but he'll end up watching this and you know who you are. There's a couple of things about this. First off, just the fact that it was nice for you to take the time and effort to make a happy birthday card. Second of all, remembering it's my birthday. Third of all, making it into Freddy, which, as a lot of people will know, is my favourite horror character from my favourite horror franchise. But the main point I want to make is that at no point since I met you have I ever been around you when you've got a camera. I know you have never taken this picture, so I'm not sure where this picture's come from. And another point along with that as well, I look like I'm asleep in this picture. So I just need to let you know that I've discussed it with my wife. We're going to add a couple of more locks on the doors, and if you find that I'm not returning your calls or not texting you back, then you know, just leave it for now. I think I'm going to need a bit of time to deal with that. So as much as I appreciate the sentiment and the happy birthday wishes, that's really creepy, mate. So I think we'll leave that for now. Anyway, on to happier things. You've already seen the balloon, came from Sean Winter King and his wonderful family. Also today, shortly after that, this arrived. I wasn't sure, but then obviously opening it and talking to my wife and stuff, it became clear that they'd ordered it for me and it's a birthday present from them. So on top of the balloon and everything, I've got this. It's a film I don't have. It's a film that I'm really looking forward to watching. I'll just show you. It's Repo Man. Hopefully the glare's not too bad. I don't know if Mary let them know I didn't have it, or I know Sean mentioned this film recently in one of his videos. So it's really cool to add to the collection. Really happy. Looking forward to watching that one. So on top of everything else anyway, Sean and family, wife and children, I won't mention names, but thank you so much for this and for everything else. It's just really appreciated. So yeah, let's crack on. I don't really know what order to do them in, and I know I keep saying this, but it is going to be a long video and it probably will go into a second part, because I don't just want to flick through and rush through things. I'm not going to go massively into depth on stuff, because it would take forever. But please, definitely, if there's anything that you see that you'd like me to go a bit more in depth, talk about, unbox and show off a bit better, then please let me know if you're interested in anything. I'm more than happy to do that for anyone. But we'll just crack on. First up, we're going to have a look in this. I know what this one is, because I picked it up with my wife. But this is really cool. I love this. It's a little zombie figure. Hopefully this will get picked up properly. It's a little zombie guy and he lies down. Obviously he's going to lie on the shelf, and with him comes this syringe which doubles up as a pen, and in the middle is a hole, so it's a pen holder. So it looks like there's a syringe stuck in the guy. Something, not really, but I just think it's really cool, and hopefully once displays get sorted out, it'll go on the shelf and, you know, it'll add to the whole thing. So really like that. Okay, I think next we'll go through the DVDs. I'll just crack into them, I'll just show them. Not in any particular order, I don't think, but we'll make us way through them. As I say, if there's anything not so much with these, but if there's anything that you want to know a bit more about or you want to see a bit better, then please let me know, because we are going to have to just crack on a little bit. So yeah, for the DVDs, first up we have Van Helsing. This we picked up really cheap. I think it was £1 or something. I'm pretty sure the cover's missing, but it is like a fold out kind of digital. You got the little booklet this side, 2 discs. It's an okay film, I didn't mind it, but it's going to be nice actually to just be able to sit with my wife and watch, because I think she will watch this one. I'm pretty sure she's seen it before actually, and it's kind of horror-esque obviously, so it's nice now and again to find a film that we can both sit and watch. So looking forward to that one. In the same kind of vein, and I've not watched it yet, Wolfman, the new Wolfman, with Anthony Hopkins and Benicio del Toro. It's got the unrated and the theatrical version in it, so again, hopefully that's something me and my wife can sit down and watch together, which doesn't happen very often. Next up, and I had this before, but I obviously only had 1 copy, and I sent it over to Sean, so I had to re-pick another copy up for myself. Don't know if you've seen it, Sean, hopefully you like it, but happy to pick that one up again for me. Then we have this one, cheap again, just got this, Alone in the Dark, Christian Slater, Tara Reid. Not seen it, don't know what really to expect, but I'll give it a watch. The kind of cover, I don't know if it's anything to do with it, but the cover looks like a bit of an Alien rip-off. I don't even know if it is that kind of film, but we'll see. Next up, I bought this mainly for the cover. I did watch the film a while back, but I think I only got halfway through. I was really tired and just never really finished it. I don't know if the camera's going to be picking that up, but it's like the lenticular cover. A little boy appears in the mirror. Just really like the cover, and as I say, it was really cheap, and you know, I'll give it another watch, see how it goes. Next up, this was actually given as another gift from Nick up the Video Junction. He threw this in with a few things that we picked up, and it's Vincent Price in Diary of a Madman from 1963. So really looking forward to checking that one out as well. Then we have, let's have a look, we have, and I've already got this film, it's actually one of my favourites, Near Dark, but this is a better looking copy. It's got the shiny cover, as you can see. It's kind of a metallic, different colours on the cover. Cool little slipcase, and again, it's one of the fold out jobs with the booklet at the side and the 2 discs there. I do have a 2-disc version of it already, but I've kind of checked them, and this one seems to have a couple of more special features, plus it's got the nicer cover, so happy to pick that one up. Next up we have Squirm, again picked up at Nick's shop. Never seen it, but it looks pretty creepy. I think I've seen a few people mention it before, but looking forward to checking that out. Next one, Complete Blind Buy, and a massive part of me saying this is going to be fairly terrible. But it's presented by Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, obviously you know them as Jay and Silent Bob. I love the few film Dogma, and that was a good film. But the cover with the kind of, looks like a Hitman clown or something, looked pretty cool. This film could be terrible. I've never seen anyone mention it, but I'll give it a watch and see what it's like. Second to last, a film most of you are going to know, Visitor Q. I just didn't have it, so I had to pick that one up, so cool that I got that finally in the collection. And last, and probably the one I'm happiest about picking up, just of the regular DVDs that I got, is this one. It's a double, killer double feature with Bad Dreams and Visiting Hours. I saw a trailer a while back for Visiting Hours, where they'd recreated the skull on the building with the lights, and they'd actually done it as far as I could tell, so yeah, looking forward to checking them out. Got it at a decent price, again from Nick's shop down in Camden, so really happy. So they're all the regular DVD editions, including the one that Sean sent over, or Sean and his family sent over. So as you see, got a nice little stack of DVDs going. Again, not sure where to go next. Just look at the time. We're 10 minutes in, so we'll show one more thing and then we are going to have to go to a second part. I think I'm allowed to upload really long videos, but I'll do it in 2 parts. Just so if you watch the first one and you want a bit of a break, you can do. So we'll have a quick look at this. I don't know what this is. My wife opened it, so it is open. Just to check that it was okay. I think she said that she had to do something to it, so I'm not sure what she meant. Alright, I know what it is now. Cool. But yeah, this is Elm Street sign. She done this. Okay, I think I know. I think maybe at the top there, there was a built into it. There was like a little hook so you could hang it up. But apparently that had broken, so she cut that off and tidied it up. But to be honest with you, I think I'm going to put that on the shelving anyway and do it as part of a little display, so not so worried about that. But yeah, that looks really cool, and I'm happy to start picking up some of the Elm Street stuff. As I say, I'm a big fan of them, so I need to have more stuff like that. I think that's it for now, folks. Hopefully you've made it this far. If you have, believe me, it gets bigger and it gets better. Probably better is the wrong word, because I do appreciate everything I've got, but the additions become more special and there's different things going on. But there's a lot more to come. Please, if you get the chance, join me in part 2. So yeah, that's it for now. End of part 1. This is Frightmare 100. Please join me in part 2. Take it easy, everybody.